All right, welcome back to Pietros Maneos Finance. And in today's video, I want to discuss the idea of attention as a currency, or you might want to phrase it as attention as an asset class, similar to stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, real estate, gold, silver, cryptocurrency, so on and so forth. And basically, this change of heart that I've had is essentially the genesis for this YouTube channel. So, what does that mean? Well, for much of my life, let's say from my early 20s, let's say graduating college till now, say like till 37, 30, and I'm 41 now, but say to that 37, 38 range, I very much have like kind of an old money aristocratic sense of privacy and withdrawing to the study, so to speak. So I very much had a bookish sense, a sense as a bibliophile, a sense that you don't get attention, you don't crave attention. And the older I've gotten, I've understood that it can be due to social media, things like Instagram and YouTube and so on and so forth. It literally can be a new asset class. Um, and so it's something I've changed my mind on and am now pursuing. So to that point, it's a nice transition into the fact that I now have 500 subscribers when I just had 70 before. So I want to thank all the subscriptions and attention on that. Really appreciate it. Also, I was getting like a half an hour to an hour of watch time a day. I'm up to 5, sometimes 8, even pushing 10 on certain days. So that's also compounding. And in a way, it kind of relates to compound interest. And what I mean by that is if I can create videos that provide value to people, related to finance, related to kind of my process of managing a 7-figure portfolio, and people are either interested from a voyeuristic point of view of just, wow, that person's very wealthy and it's cool to see decisions. Maybe there's even a sense of Schadenfreude, meaning delight in another's misfortune. Maybe on the next market crash, someone wants to write, "See, you should have invested in real estate," or "See, you should have sold and gone to cash." It's kind of like how a lot of people tune in to Floyd Mayweather's fights to see him get knocked unconscious. It hasn't happened, but a lot of he plays sort of the heel, the villain. So a lot of people want to see him fall, and they delight in that sort of resentnik worldview, Schadenfreude, and such. Um, but yeah, so it's something where I realize that if I can create a valuable channel and get it monetized, just like my millions in the stock market and millions in real estate and 6 figures in crypto, that I can grow my empire. I can build my burgeoning empire from attention, from simply getting eyeballs. And the person, I would say 5 or 10 years ago, would view that as me, meaning me. I would view that as kind of tacky and déclassé and gauche, nouveau riche. I would view it with kind of contempt and snobbery. And but again, I've had a change of heart in that, and I've really want to commit to growing this channel. But the reason I say that it relates to compound interest is, again, I was getting 1 hour of views a day. Now I'm at 5, 8, maybe pushing 10 some days, and that's grown. But imagine just like if I'm doing consistent videos, posting, someone might be viewing this video that I'm doing right now, sitting here filming, 3 years from now, 8 years from now, 10 years from now, and I'll be getting paid on that. It's almost like actors who do sitcoms, and let's say something like Golden Girls, for example. I still go on and see that it's on TV when I'm going through the clicker. I go and say, oh, this show, or Friends, or any kind of sitcom. The Sopranos, I think, is still syndicated. So any kind of popular sitcom, well, those actors are probably getting residual checks from something they did many, many years ago and may have no interest in now, to be frank. So that's kind of how I see this, is that as you build it, as attention follows, through producing good content, through connecting with others, so on and so forth, it can really snowball, just like dollar cost averaging in the stock market over time can really snowball, and you get that compound interest. So yeah, that's just kind of my thought on this idea, and this newer idea that I've had over the last few years, as attention as currency, or you could phrase it as attention as an asset class. Let me know your thoughts on that. Be very interested to hear. Appreciate all the 500 new subscribers. Trying to push to that 1,000. So hopefully, I thought it would take like 2 years. When I initially started doing this, I'm like, okay, let me commit to this for 2 years. Let me film videos, screen share my brokerage accounts, show my process in investing through different software, and let's see what happens. But it's grown very, very quickly. So again, a sense of gratitude to everyone out there, and especially worldwide. It's kind of cool that there's people in like Pakistan and India and China and Southeast Asia that have liked and subscribed. So really appreciate that. So that's it. Attention as currency, attention as an asset class. Take care. Ciao.